Every day you wake up, you go to work, you smile with everyone, but inside you are tired. Today, I want to show you simple ways to practice self-care while at a workplace. So if you are still new to our channel, please subscribe because this motivates me to make more content for you. So one of the ways how you can take care of yourself while at a workplace is that have break time. Have time for break during the work day. Okay? So don't only be there only working from morning up to evening until you leave duty. Is that have time to go for lunch, because there are some employers who give you time to go for break. So have that time, utilize that time, you go for break, have that time, go for lunch. Okay, this is good for your health. Okay, then number 2 is that have time to chat with your colleagues. Okay, don't only be concentrated at work. Maybe you are good at working reports all the time, you're on the computer making reports all the time, you're with the clients. Okay, but create time and interact with your colleagues, interact with your co-workers, because this is good for your health. From there, you refresh your mind, and when you come back to your work or your duty station, everything will be moving on well. Okay? Then number 3, we are saying that set a quiet time to complete tasks. So if you have things to do, maybe you have reports to write, you have the rooms to clean, okay? Make sure, avoid this business of going to start talking, gossiping, okay? Have that time to complete your task, then you can later on you can go and do other things. Okay, then the next one, number 4, we are saying that identify projects or tasks that are rewarding. Like identify things that you like on duty that you want to do. Okay, if you are good at cleaning in a hotel, maybe at home, okay, maybe like me as a mental health worker, that identify those things that you like doing. Okay, because if you do something that you like, you will not even feel like you are doing something. But if they are forcing you to do something, a task which you don't like, it stresses you. So we are saying that if you are good at providing nursing care, okay, continue going ahead and provide that nursing care. If you are good at helping children at school, please go ahead and help what? Those children. Okay, so my name is Enoch Francis, and I'm a psychiatric clinical officer. My duty as a psychiatric clinical officer is to assess people, okay, to diagnose them and also to manage them in case they have mental illness. So I have a vision of continuing teaching people about mental illness, okay, in different communities, in their villages, and on radios, okay. And also I want to visit Nachivara Refugee Settlement. This is where I worked with medical teams from 2022 in August up to 2024 in December. That is where the US government stopped funding of most of these organizations. So those people are having a lot of trauma. They are traumatized. They watch their people being killed, and they don't have now a mental health profession of my cadre. Okay, so I want individuals, I'm looking for organizations, and if you're interested in mental health, to partner with us to continue going out there every month to do out mental health awarenesses, carry out mental health outreaches, and also to continue with our awareness here in Tororo, in the villages, on radios. But we need people who can come on board and support us, provide us with medication, transport, help us on the radio talk shows, pay for that fee, okay? Because here in Uganda, majority of people, around 14 million people, have mental illness. These people cannot access a psychiatrist, and most of them don't know that they have mental illness. But such sharing information like this is very important, because having someone with mental illness is so much stressing. Okay, so as we continue, my numbers are just there on the screen. Please, if you are really interested in supporting us, our numbers are on the screen. So as we continue, we are saying that set limits with clients and what? And colleagues. Like where I used to work, I used to see over 50 clients in a day. Okay, that is in Achieva Refugee Settlement. So when you finish the day, you feel you are overwhelmed, you don't have even appetite to go and eat food, and you feel like helping each and everyone. mental health patients can take over 30 minutes talking about, if, for example, you are counseling someone of depression, someone maybe was trying to commit suicide, you need to give them time. Okay? But sometimes we have that good heart, like you feel like helping this person, you feel like helping everyone, but at the end of it, you are burning yourself up. So we are saying that set a number that now for me in a day, I want to see only 10 patients. Okay? If there are more than 10, then you tell them to come the following day. Okay? If you are working on reports, we are saying that if you are working on maybe every day you work on, you say, I am going to be working on only 6 reports. So beyond 6, let me do them the following day. So you set limits to the work that you are supposed to do. Okay? Then also balance your caseload so that no day seems to be so too much or too little. So if, for example, you are working on 20 patients, we are saying that you can say, okay, in the morning, I want to work on only 10 patients. Then in the afternoon, I want to work on the remaining 10 patients. Okay? That's what we are saying, balance the caseloads. If you have something to write about reports, say, in this morning, I want to only work on 3 reports. Then in the afternoon, also I work on the remaining maybe 3 reports. So this is what we are saying, balancing. Okay? Then also arrange the workspace that it is comforting. So make sure that in your working environment, make sure that you have the things that you need. Don't be someone who is disorganized. You want a pen, you are looking for pen, your computer is not there, is not in a good shape. This is going to stress you. Okay? But we are saying that if you are making reports, make sure that you have the printing papers are there, you have your computer is in good shape, okay? You have the pens are there, okay? This is good for you. If you're a health worker, we ensure that the BP machine is there, the medicines are there, the drugs are well balanced, and you know the files of these patients. So this one will help you to reduce what? The stress while at work, okay? Then the last one is very important also. Get regular supervision. If you are not getting regular supervision, there is no way your supervisor will know that you are going through some difficulties at the workplace. So make sure that if you're a supervisor, make sure that you are supervising your employees. Make sure that the subjects which are under you, you are supervising them, because you are the one to recommend and say, Enoch is tired, needs to go for a break, needs to go and spend a day off. But if you are not doing your work, people are going to experiencing burnout. You find you reach at a workplace, you feel you are already tired, though you have not done anything. So this is not good. But also some challenges that they can give you a supervisor who is not a technical person in that area. He cannot know what you are going through. For example, in mental health, whereas working, they give you someone who doesn't know anything about mental health, or it may be knowing something about mental health, but just basics. Okay? Then, so you are going through burnout, you are hearing traumatizing stories, each and everything, like you are experiencing what we call vicarious trauma, but your supervisor cannot know what is going on in your mind because of listening to bad stories from clients who have experienced maybe rape, those stories affect you. So if your supervisor is not a technical person in mental health, he cannot know that you are going through such kind of experience. But if it's a technical supervisor, you can say, okay, Enoch, you are tired, you go for what? You need to take a break off duty. So if you're a supervisor, please make sure that you allow your people to go and have time to rest their minds. Okay? This is good for their health and good for their body. Okay? So thank you so much for watching our videos from wherever you are. And we are inviting people to continue supporting our programs of mental health awareness, mental health outreaches here in Tororo and Nachiva Refugee Settlement. So if you are that person who is interested in mental health, please, my contacts are on the screen. Please get in touch with me and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet done. Let me see you in my video when I talk about barriers to self-care. Thank you.